Hello, it's me again, Steve. I'm just wanted to reply about, the reason why we took off some of the pain meds for Tylenol itself, some because of the narcotic itself. And I found out some research myself on the subject. I never knew this in the first place, but I get that tell you some details and raise your hair, guys. Okay, you know the stuff at the store you buy over the counter? Just Tylenol 500 milligrams, right? 1,000 milligrams, whatever you think it's doing to reduce your fever, whatever, your aspirin, something stronger than aspirin. No good, no good, no good, no good. Okay. There's other things to use besides that. Okay, I'll tell you the reason why to start with, okay? We'll make this really easy, okay? So you guys can understand. It's not that hard, guys, honestly. Okay, that's probably a good thing that they want to eliminate Tylenol in the drug, acetaminophen they call it properly. Okay, with a Vicodin. Let's say we start with the Vicodin. Okay, let's say the Vicodin over 500. That's too much. You take it, God, 4 times a day would be how much? 4,000 milligrams. You take it 8 times a day, which Dr. Mind. Is it Dr. Mind, I think it was. He said 7 pills of hydrocodone ain't so bad a day, but the volume of the bottom number that gets you, which is right. And I looked at a lot of details and symptoms, which I recognized before, but I didn't recognize it so bad. Okay, here's how bad it can get. Okay, with Percocets or just Tylenol by itself. You don't have to even take Percocets or Vicodin at all. Okay? You can go to your local store. Just like you can buying booze or alcohol, guys. I'm telling you guys the truth. Fact. Not fiction. Okay. You're safer to take what you prescribed. 325 on the bottom. Fraction. Okay. Let's say you break your leg, or let's say you have a sciatic problem like Cindy has, and you could deal with it a little bit better than she can, okay? Let's just say you can, okay? So they put you on Percocets, I don't know, let's say 4 times a day. Yeah, let's go with 4 times a day. So that's pretty easy and simple, right? 4 times 350, right? What do you got? First 2 is what? 700, right? Okay, what's the second 2? Double it up again. 2 times that. 1,400 milligrams of acetaminophen. There you go. You're safe. You're in the safe zone. It isn't the narcotics that kills you. Okay, that light of a narcotic isn't going to kill you. Oxycodone by itself. Percocet. Or narco. Hydrocodone, Vicodin, same thing, Loracet, Loratab, Narco, so many different ones. They're all together, okay, on that side of the family. Okay, let's go with Percocet, folks. The one I like. Okay, me, myself, and I get Percocets 512s, which is the 5 milligrams now, lower because I'm trying to see if I could go a lower dose. Well, that's one of them on now. 5 over 325. Lower Tylenol, you see. It's 500 milligrams of Tylox, which it was on the capsule form. Red capsule, peach, or what? Red capsule, tan. That's what it was. Okay. So it seems like it does pretty good. You still feel the opiate the same way. That ain't gonna change. Okay, as far as feeling, what's gonna change would be the inflammation. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. Okay, this swear to God truth. Let's say you did take too much Tylenol. Okay, let's go ahead and go against the FDA. Let's say you take 5,000 milligrams of acetaminophen a day, or 4,500 acetaminophen a day. 3,800 is kind of cutting it close. But Okay, you get liver scarring. Okay. Well, falling asleep a lot. Go into coma. Comatose, they call it. Or you're going to wake up again. Okay. The same way an alcoholic does, right? It's abuse of the body. Okay, what happens with liver failure itself? This is just a little bit of an example of what starts out. Okay. Fatty tissue of the liver, okay? Okay, cells break off. I'll tell you what those cells do, just a moment. A doctor has told me exactly what they do, okay? And I'm going to share that with you tonight, okay? Okay, do you know the the blood vessels in your chest, okay, go up to your esophagus, right? They're right here, okay? Up here where your GERD, where you get your acid at, okay? Right here. Okay, do you know that these blood vessel supply have a lot to do with that too? Believe it or not. If they start breaking off and bleeding, you got some problems. If you start turning yellow, you got some problems. Breaking off and bleeding is not no good here in the chest. That's like a sign of cirrhosis of the liver and liver problems itself. Okay. What these blood vessels do, they can't detoxify enough poison from the liver that you put into your body, okay? So what does it do? It stores itself. It poisons the body, makes you vomit, makes you throw up, which I just said. Okay? You got pressure on the blood vessel supply that supplies the blood to all parts of your heart, your body, your brain, your gallbladder, which are next there too, and your liver itself. And what happens if all that stuff doesn't go right, you get scar tissue of liver and fatty liver. They call it fatty liver. There's people that have fatty liver that's healthy. Okay, I'm not saying that. But scar tissue is either from alcohol, okay, either from alcohol, I'm just telling you the truth, guys, I ain't lying to you, okay, or too much Tylenol, not codeine, okay, codeine has nothing to do with it. Codeine is alright, okay, it's in doses. That's a cute little dog you see back there in the back, Doggo Coco, okay. Anyway, I'll get to the point and chase, okay? Not the chase we saw the other night on the California coast. There was one the other day. But anyway, it's different. Seriously, I'm being serious. You get bleeding in your esophagus. As a matter of fact, esophagitis, I think, or esophagitis, or esophagitis. I have to say it right. Okay, bleeding in there. You get ulcerations. I mean, even when I'm drinking milk, and now it's bad too for a lot of things, but I'm just saying acid, but acidosis too, but not, I can ramble on for hours about that. That's a lot to do with everything. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is the Tylenol saves your butt, okay? Because what they're trying, I guess what they claim they're trying to watch out for is they know people drink alcohol. So if you're going to contribute the alcohol with the painkillers, you're going to be doubling up on a lot of shit, a lot of stuff going on, right? Not only you killing yourself with the alcohol, you're killing yourself with the intoxication of liver intoxication. You can get alcohol poisoning. Do you know that? Too much alcohol, that's common sense. But the main thing is look for red splotches. This right here and here. And if they break off your blood vessels, you start to bleed. Then you can cough up blood. I'm just telling the truth. Almost similar to cancer. Okay? And how I know this? The doctor told me, okay? The reason the doctor told me about this is because I asked him about some education about this, because
Listen, okay, I'll tell you the truth. My mom, nobody hardly knows this, but my mom, she drank a lot of stuff, okay? A lot of vodka, a lot of, favorite wines. So she was a bartender 38 years old and up, my age, a little bit older, a little younger than me, excuse me. When she started doing bartending and stuff and getting party scene, okay? Which it's not bad age bad age to have fun, you know what I'm saying? But you got to watch out. I knew a 22-year-old kid, get this. I knew a 22-year-old kid. He had all the girls, get this crap, had every single woman in the bar, okay, on his side, looking at him and thinking, cool and shit. He was the shit, because he knew how to dance and do that and do this and do that and drink, okay? I sit there with my Coke, okay, trying to be good, okay? They come on, have a drink, have a drink, man, don't be, square. So I say hell with it. That night I have a few drinks because I know I can, pretty much handle it, on moderation, But I didn't make it like this guy did. He did it constantly. He did it, God. Much I went to that bar with my ex-wife, excuse me, take that back. He drank every time he went there. He had the chicks, from doing, that way, but really, being drunk up as he was, going home with chicks, what can you do with being all drunk up? Nothing. Except go to sleep, right? Even if he's young, 22 years old, what's going to happen when he's 44? He might be dead by now. He had cirrhosis of the liver at 22 years old. People have bronchitis at 22 years old, guys. I know I'm changing the subject a little bit. Anyway, I just want to share a little bit about the education, about the breaking off of this, the blood vessels, from the portal veins down here that supply the blood to the liver, all the way up to the esophagus arteries, little teeny microscopic arteries. They break off, called spider veins. They break off, and they bleed and bleed and bleed and break off. Guess what happens when that happens, guys? The next step, process. I haven't got to that yet. Blood clots. You can get blood clots from that shit. I'm not kidding with you. This is nothing to mess with, dude. Guys and gals. Okay, a little bit of education for right now, okay? But I don't know very much. I'm just a basic person that knows medication, and most of the time medication, that's all I know. So I know the basics from a doctor's standpoint, what he told me about my mother's situation when she drank alcohol. And that's pretty much what Tylenol does, the same damn thing. Liver failure is liver failure. So if you want to go and make a destiny with 4,000 milligrams per day of Tylenol, go right ahead. I'd rather have an Oxy than have a freaking Tylenol any day. And I'd rather have a freaking lighter one, you know what I'm saying? That stuff kill you too. There's lots of stuff kill you. But, everything kills you. This stuff kills you. Too much salt kills you. Too much cholesterol kills you. Atherosclerosis, that's heart arteries. Hyperlipidemia, that's the same thing. Anyway, we got so many different things. Glycemic, hyperglycemic, hypercalcemia, hypocalcemia, hypotension, hypertension. The TSH is too low. Arrhythmias, heart arrhythmias. To name it all, geez, so much stuff. One thing goes, a lot of things can go. That's why it's good. The doctors always say you should drink a lot of liquids. So anyway, it's good to eat the most important breakfast of the day. Again, another quiz. What is it? Breakfast. Okay, thank you very much. Because it goes right after my pill. Think about what pill I take in the morning. Synthroid. There you go. There's your answer. Okay, I'm going to cut this one short. God bless everyone out there. Have a good one. And I'm just going to lay here with my dog and just drink myself up and just try to read some more about medical. And I don't know. See what else trouble I get into. Not trouble. Like molecule. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Okay, later on, late. You guys have a good one. Be good to one another. This is a Steve show. I'm kidding. Get off my stage. I'm just joking. Not get off the stage. No, everybody's welcome. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, late.